So I don't know if anyone has noticed, but on the Microsoft Learn website, they don't beef that thing up, saying they got their website looking beefy. Welcome to DebtFreeinIT. I'm your host, Mike. This podcast is for anyone who's looking to get into the IT industry, whether it's for a career change or you're just interested. I think you come to the right place. So without a doubt, AI is here to stay and it's growing fast. It almost reminds me of when I first started hearing about the cloud, except for back then, it never crossed my mind that was something I needed to get a head start on and start learning. So when we fast forward to AI, I think it's still kind of early for AI, even though it's moving very fast. And with that being said, I've noticed that there's a lot of tech vendors, a lot of the big players have started to roll out AI certifications. Basically, those AI certifications are to help us to prepare on how AI may be used within tech, how AI may be incorporated inside of a lot of IT roles. So how AI may be used within cybersecurity, how it may be used within networking. So I definitely think that AI is here to stay. So today, I got 5 certifications based on AI that you may need to look into. So the first certification on my list is CompTIA SecAI. So basically, this is a new certification that launches on February 17th of 2026. So roughly in about 3 to 4 months. And basically, this is focused on the intersection of AI along with cybersecurity. And this is the first certification in CompTIA's new AI security series. So basically, this certification teaches you how to secure AI systems, use AI for threat detection, govern AI responsibly, and protect organizations from an AI-powered attack. So some of the key domains that this certification focuses on is basic AI concepts for cybersecurity, securing AI systems, AI-assisted security, and AI governance, risk, and compliance. And then on CompTIA's website, they also list some of the roles that this certification may prepare you for. Now, a lot of these roles that they have listed, I would also say that you may need some kind of security background also. So it may be something whereas you may need to already have the Sec Plus, then you get this Sec AI certification. So it may be something that you need to pair along with another certification or at least have some experience within cybersecurity. But some of the roles that they list on their website is the junior SOC analyst role, cybersecurity technician role, security automation analyst role, AI governance support role, and also threat detection analyst role. So you have a couple different opportunities here with this certification. But like I always say with all certifications, just getting the certification basically does not ever guarantee a job. So a lot of times, like I said, I like to push the certifications because I know that it's something that helps you stand out from the crowd, especially if you're in a small town. Sometimes in large towns too, depending on the certification, but it helps you to stand out, which eventually you hope that that certification lands you an interview. Then once you get that interview, then it's all up to you to impress the employer on that interview and then get hired for that role. So like I said, that's one reason I strongly recommend a lot of certifications. I know most of my channel stuff is based on certifications. So, but like I said, with anything, getting that cert does not guarantee the job, but it is something that would definitely get you in the right direction. So this Sec AI certification, like I said, it prepares you for a couple roles within the cybersecurity realm. So this next certification comes from Cisco. So as you all may know, I'm a bit Cisco head. Like I said, in my eyes, a lot of times I think they kind of beat a lot of other companies to the punch when it comes to certifications. So if you've been on any of their websites, Cisco U, for a couple of months now, I know ever since I first saw it, probably back this summer on Cisco U, where they had the free AI courses on their website that you can log in and take free. So just seeing that certification, just seeing that track on their website, you're bound to get a hint that they're going to release some kind of certification here that has to deal within AI. So basically, Cisco has an AI technical practitioner certification. The first testing date is December 18th, 2025. So roughly less than a month away. So this certification focuses on hands-on, lab-focused with job-ready AI skills. This certification from their website says it's great for help desk, networking, cloud, and cybersecurity professionals. So basically, anyone that's trying to get into the industry, and if you know that AI is starting to be used within the industry, this may be something to look at. Like I said before, it doesn't guarantee nothing, but it is something that's going to make you a little bit more valuable, because a lot of folks right now, they're not going to come into the interviews with any kind of AI skill sets besides the normal AI things that a lot of people utilize, like, going to AI and just prompting it for random items, prompting it to make you a spreadsheet or something like that. But a lot of folks, I don't think, will come to the table with some kind of, real practical skills within AI. So like I said, this may be a certification that you may want to look into. So then just looking at a couple of things that's covered on this certification. So basically prompt engineering, AI ethics and security, AI for data analysis, AI for code and workflow automation. Those are just a few of the items that they list as some of the domains that's covered on this certification, as well as agentic AI. So if anyone went to Cisco Live, you know that agentic AI was basically some of the top, I'd say, different presentations that they had talking about agentic AI and some use cases for it. So learning a little bit about this, learning some theory about it, as well as some other items about it, like I said, can only make you a little bit more valuable within the industry. Quick pause. I'd like to introduce you to the Log Files. The Log Files is a weekly newsletter to help you start your IT career with practical advice and tips powered by yours truly. I launched it in the beginning of the year. It's packed with actionable advice, resources, and insights to kickstart your IT journey. The link is in the description as well as pinned in the comments, so don't miss out. Now back to the episode. So the third certification on my list comes from Microsoft. So Microsoft has the Azure AI Fundamentals certification. So basically this cert is a beginner level Microsoft certification that proves you understand AI basics, machine learning concepts, and how Azure services are used to build AI solutions. And then the cost of this certification is listed as $99. So basically this is a affordable certification, perfect for beginners or anyone adding AI skills to their resume. And then also, I don't know if anyone has noticed, but on the Microsoft Learn website, they don't beef that thing up, saying they got their website looking beefy. They got a lot of material on their website. A lot of material is free that you can go a lot of different learning paths. So like I said, this certification here is one of the beginner certifications. I think it probably pairs well with one of the Azure certification, one of their first level certifications that they bought out a couple of years ago. I think it may pair well with that. But like I said, it's something that you can add to your resume, something to get your feet wet with AI. And then also, like I said, a lot of these certifications, I think just from learning some of the topics, maybe you may not need to go get it, the certification, if you don't want it, but at least just learning a little bit of the topics, I think, will go a long way. So far with this Microsoft certification, this is the only certification so far that when I was doing my research, I was able to find a price for it. So with the CompTIA and the Cisco certification, I wasn't really able to dig down and find a price for that certification. But if I had to take a guess, I would think the Cisco certification may roughly be around the same price as their other certifications, which the CCNA is roughly around $350, somewhere in that range. Take a little bit more, a little bit less, $50 here and there. So I would think it's somewhere around there. And then we all know that a lot of CompTIA certifications, those are a little bit more expensive for some reason. I know most of those I usually see up in the high 400s, up in the mid 400s, somewhere around there, that 400 range. So I would think that it may be somewhere along that range, because from my thinking standpoint, I would think if it was going to be something that was a little bit cheaper, like this Azure certification, I think they would have already had that listed. So like I said, the only thing I can say is we're just going to have to wait until that February date to see what it lists as. But this Azure certification, like I said, is roughly $99. And like I said, it's a good, affordable certification for beginners or anyone that's adding AI skills to their resume. And then just taking a look at some of the items or some of the domains that this certification covers. So basically AI workloads and use cases, machine learning on Azure, computer vision, natural language processing, generative AI workloads, and then looking at who is this certification for. So on the website, it lists that this certification is for beginners technical and non-technical backgrounds, anyone that's in help desk, networking, cloud, or cyber, anyone changing careers, and anyone familiar with the basic cloud concepts. So basically, no coding or data science experience is needed. So like I said, this is truly one of the beginner certifications here. So like I said, it's something to get your feet wet. And as we start to notice, one thing I'm starting to pick up is I see a lot of the domains for each one of these certifications from each one of these vendors is a little bit similar. So, you know what I'm saying, that goes into the planning and the process of which one of these you may end up wanting to take, because definitely I wouldn't say try to go out and get all of them, but I would say kind of steer towards maybe if you're already in tech, then what kind of products are your company already using? Are you already using Cisco? Then I would go for the Cisco AI certification. If you're using Cisco, a little bit of Microsoft, but you're more hands-on with Microsoft, or maybe you're in Azure most of the time, then I would go towards the Azure certification. So there's a lot of different avenues that you can explore here just as an IT professional or someone who's trying to cross over and get in the door as an IT professional. And then just looking at a little bit more details about this certification. So it's a 45-minute exam, can be proctored online or in person. Basically, you also have a retake after 24 hours if needed. And that's something to look into, because a lot of times when some companies offer a retake, it may be at a slightly higher price. So instead of $99, if you want to get a retake, it might be roughly around $125. So also it has a practice assessment and exam sandbox available. And then also you can register and take this certification through Pearson VUE or through Certiport. So like I said, Pearson VUE, that's when you go online, schedule your certification at your nearby testing center. 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be a community college close by you. But basically, you register for that test at that testing center. Then on that day of the exam, you go to that testing center and take your certification. So it can be taken a lot of different ways here, so you have a lot of different options. And then this next certification is from Microsoft. Also, it's the Microsoft Azure AI Engineer Associate certification. So basically, this certification is on that intermediate level certification. So the intermediate or associate level certification. So basically, it's for people who want to build, deploy, and manage AI solutions using Azure AI Services, Azure AI Search, and Azure Open AI. So basically, this certification, like I said, it goes into building and deploying AI, which for a while now, for a couple of months, you know, whenever I think about AI, and oftentimes I think about how AI will be used within jobs. To me, I often see, where in my mind, to me, it seems like of course, there's going to be some people making buku loads of money on either side of AI. But to me, it seemed like some of the other value or the real value may be in learning how to build and deploy it. You know, a lot of times, how many people you know that you can meet that's going to be able to do that. So this certification is something that looks like from the exam topics that it may go into this aspect of AI. So my fourth certification is the Azure AI Engineer Associate certification. So basically, this is also from Microsoft. This is a intermediate level certification or associate level, if you want to call it that, for people that want to build, deploy, and manage AI solutions using Azure AI Services, Azure AI Search, and Azure Open AI. So basically, this certification is something that goes into the back end of AI, which I always thought that will probably be the most valuable part of learning AI, if you know the back end of AI. So a lot of us, like I said, we mess with AI a little bit now, where we're mostly on the front end, where we're putting in the prompts and things like that. But, you know, I think the real goal may be for that person who has the time and that skill set to go in on the back end of AI and learn how to build and deploy it. So the fifth certification on my list is the AWS Certified AI Practitioner. So basically, this cert is a foundational AI certification from AWS that validates your understanding of AI machine learning, different generative AI concepts, and especially how they apply inside of their Amazon services in their Amazon ecosystem. So basically, it's designed for people who use AI and machine learning tools, but not necessarily for those who build full machine learning systems. So basically, the cost of this certification, like I said, is affordable also. This certification is roughly $100. So like I said, that's very affordable for what you get. Then also the exam length is roughly about 90 minutes, 65 questions. And like I said, the level is listed as foundational. So this is a beginner certification. So this certification also, when it lists who is this certification for. So this certification is for beginners who want to understand AI on AWS. So it's aimed towards non-technical and semi-technical professionals. Those folks that's in roles such as a business analyst, IT support, project manager, marketing professionals, someone in sales. So a lot of times these roles is where, they may not be directly hands-on tech, but if you think of a sales role per se, a lot of times, like I said, that sales rep need to know a little bit about the product that they're selling. So you need to be able to talk about it. Where that sales rep may also have a more technical person that they can call in for the use cases of where it's something that they may not be technical enough for it. But most of the time, from the folks in sales that I've talked to, they also know a little bit about the technical product. They may not be the go-to person, but they know a little bit about it. So basically, this certification is for someone within those lines that need to know enough about it to be dangerous. You don't need to be a professional at it, but you need to know enough about it to talk about it in order to do your job. So then looking at what this certification covers, so basically core AI and ML concepts, AWS AI and ML services, generative AI basics, and also using AI without building models. As you can see, there's a lot of AI certifications that's starting to pop up around the industry. Like I said, these 5, I've put them on my list just because they're from the main players that we all know about. Some of their other products we all have used, such as Cisco, CompTIA, AWS, Microsoft. So like I said, I consider those some of the big players. I'm pretty sure there's some out there that I missed. There's probably some that go more deeper into AI. Some of the ones I tried to pull are mostly the ones that I know is geared towards someone that's beginning in the industry. One of those certification was a intermediate or an associate level. But like I said, all of them, I think is something that could be geared towards someone that's trying to transition into tech or someone that's in tech and trying to move up to another position. So let me know in the comments if you're thinking about pursuing one of these AI certifications, or if there's another AI certification that I might have left out that you may have on your list. So let me know in the comments. So that brings me to the end of this episode. Hopefully you found some value in this episode. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, you can follow me at DebtFreeinIT. If you have any questions, you can email me at debtfreeinit@gmail.com, or you can visit me at debtfreeinitwithmike.com. Other than that, I'll see you next week. Peace.